Welcome, everyone. I'm Alexis. I am your host to this online class today. We're going to talk about dry and dehydrated skins, how to tell the difference between the two, because that is actually a really important step in figuring out how we can fix our skin or make it better, how we can treat it. Then we have 5 ingredients for glowing, hydrated skin. So some ingredient knowledge. And this is super important because if you decide that you don't want to purchase our products, totally fine. We're just interested in getting you that education so that you can go off and you can look at the back of your bottle and say, oh, yeah, it has this ingredient. I know what that does. Super important. And then, of course, last but not least, we will be pre-launching the new Eminence Organics Strawberry Hyaluronic Acid line. In your email, you were gifted a free skincare planner. This is a great tool to take notes throughout this evening, or even just to have when you come to the spa. I love that it's got your notes, your goals, products that you want to purchase, and the services that you need. You're probably very excited to learn about the 2 new products from Eminence. And what they've also done is improved upon the 3 best-selling classic strawberry line. The serum by far is one of my favorite products, Eminence products. And the dermafoliant, I mean, it has been a bestseller. We've sold Eminence, for 10 years now? I think it's been a bestseller for about 10 years. So it is an awesome, awesome deal. This is a picture of me pretending that my skin is fine and dandy. I actually suffer from dry skin. I have a dry skin type, and I'm also often dehydrated. So I've suffered from just like even now, like my skin feels a little irritated anytime the seasons change. It's constant work. It's kind of awful. And I find as I'm in my mid 40s now, and it just seems to get worse. And so that's why this course today is so close to my heart and so important to me, because I know how much skin conditions can affect your life, your emotions, your moods. It is not about vanity, it's about well-being. And and it is possible to create a balanced skin and to fall in love with your skin and learn how to work with what nature gave us. So that's some things we're talking about today. So before we move on to treatment and product recommendation, we need to know whether you have dry or dehydrated skin. So what is the difference between dry or dehydrated skin? So dry and dehydrated skin share many of the same signs and symptoms, but they are actually quite distinct. Here is a quick breakdown of how those 2 skincare problems differ. Dry skin here on the left. Dry skin is classified as a skin type, and it is inherited through your genetics. Number 2, a dry skin type is one that is predisposed to inadequate production of the skin's natural oils. In addition, dry skin can be connected to hormonal imbalances or an underactive thyroid. This can inhibit your skin's sebum production, contributing to a complexion that is dry and lackluster in appearance. While your dry skin type can't be changed due to genetics, you can improve its appearance by adding oil-infused products to your skincare routine. And we're going to dive into skincare routine a little bit later. On the right there, we have dehydrated skin. Dehydrated skin, on the other hand, is a skin condition. It is caused by external factors like weather and seasonal changes, unhealthy diet, lack of fresh produce, and lifestyle choices, alcohol or caffeine consumption. All of these factors deplete your skin's water content, resulting in a less supple appearance. The key takeaway is that dehydration is characterized by lack of water. So you can see the difference: dry skin, oil; dehydrated skin, water. Even an oily skin type can become dehydrated. I see this a lot in my acneic clients. Luckily, dehydrated skin is temporary and can be relieved with a combination of topical treatments and lifestyle changes. Oh, I just had to. You can't talk about dry skin without one disgusting picture. What causes dry skin? Like all skin types, dry skin is genetic. It is characterized by an inadequate supply of sebum, which keeps the skin lubricated. And so it's sebum and lipids keep the skin's moisture barrier intact. Without these essential materials, the skin loses its ability to produce and retain sufficient moisture. On the surface, this deficiency presents as dry, flaky skin and a lackluster complexion. Skin also becomes thinner and drier with age. Isn't that awesome? Over time, the skin's stores of hyaluronic acid diminish as a result of the body's natural aging processes. This naturally occurring substance, which attracts and retains moisture, is critical for keeping skin soft and supple. As hyaluronic acid depletes, the skin loses its ability to hold on to hydration and becomes more dry and brittle. Dry skin is a skin type that requires ongoing care to maintain. I am sad to say, and a living testament to this. You may be stuck with dry skin, but the right skincare routine can make a world of difference, and it totally does. There are 7 signs and symptoms that come with dry skin. Tightness, especially after cleansing. So for me, it doesn't matter what I cleanse my face with, even like sometimes an oil cleanser, my skin will still feel tight. A rough texture, like a fine sort of sandpapery texture. A dull, lackluster appearance. Barely visible pores. So this was something when I was younger, everyone's like, oh, you have no pores. And then now it's awful. Flaking, scaling, and peeling. Fine lines, particularly around the eyes and lips, a tendency towards redness and itching. 5 ways to treat dryness. Moisturizers. So moisturizers are a no-brainer for dry skincare. Oil-based ointments, creams, and lotions that are rich in essential fatty acids compensate for dry skin's lack of oil and lipids. They lubricate the skin's surface as well as fortify the skin's moisture barrier to replenish and seal in much needed moisture. When choosing moisturizer for dry skin, aim for a heavier moisturizer and look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid. These are known to keep skin hydrated. Other ingredients to look for might be shea butter, lactic acid, which provides hydration and exfoliation. A nice, beautiful, rich oil at night is great too. And another pro tip, apply moisturizer while your skin is still damp to lock in extra hydration. Then we have watch your water temperature. Extreme temperatures exacerbate an already dry complexion by stripping the skin of essential oils. The water in your shower should be the temperature of what you imagine a heated pool to be, approximately 84 degrees. If hot showers are non-negotiable, limit them to no more than 10 minutes to keep dry skin protected. That's the saddest one for me because, I love hot showers and I love me a hot bath, like so incredibly hot that it's painful. Use gentle ingredients. Like extreme temperatures, harsh cosmetic ingredients can impact the skin's moisture barrier, causing dryness and irritation. To protect your skin, avoid products that include chemical ingredients like parabens, petrolatum, mineral oils, propylene glycol, or sodium lauryl sulfate. Dry winter air also adds to skin dryness. During winter months, there is less moisture in the air, which causes the moisture in your skin to evaporate more quickly. To compensate, use a humidifier and set it to around 60%, which is sufficient to replenish lost moisture in your skin's top layer. 5, adjust your diet. You can embrace your skin's ability to retain moisture by adding healthy fats to your diet. Omega-3 and omega-6 oils support skin health by fighting inflammation and bolstering the skin's moisture barrier. Foods rich in healthy fats include salmon, flaxseed, walnuts, and sunflower seeds. Yay! Now that you know how to treat your dry skin, you can also consider a number of products helpful for relieving dry skin on the surface. One of the best way to tackle it is by tailoring your skincare routine to include moisture-rich products that replenish and repair. Does your skin feel more flaky and sensitive than usual? Has your natural radiance been zapped from your complexion? If this sounds like the state of your skin, it may be dehydrated. Here are the key signs of dehydrated skin and our recommendations on how to fix it. So if you're still not sure you're struggling with dryness or dehydration, here are 4 telltale signs that you have dehydrated skin. At the top, we have itchy patches. Have you ever returned from a ski vacation or a day at the beach and felt an unrelenting need to scratch? External elements like wind and extreme temperature changes can zap moisture from the outer layer of your skin, causing a tight, itchy sensation. This is often accompanied by flaking, regardless of the amount of oil you put on your skin's surface. Then we have increased sensitivity, which is the third one down, but I'm going to say it as number 2, just to keep you on your toes. One of the biggest consequences of dehydrated skin is an increase in sensitivity. When your skin's moisture barrier is disrupted, it cannot properly protect itself from external environmental stressors. As a result, irritants like bacteria and pollution can penetrate its outermost layer, worsening symptoms like redness, itchiness, and irritation. Number 2 is dull skin. Does your skin have an overall dull and tired appearance? Dehydration affects your skin's ability to perform essential functions like cell turnover. Without adequate hydration, your skin does not shed its most outer layer frequently enough, and dead cells accumulate on its surface. This contributes to clogged pores, congestion, and a lackluster complexion. Fine lines and wrinkles. Gently pinch the skin on the cheek. If it looks like you have fine lines, you are dehydrated. Dehydrated skin often displays accelerated signs of aging. However, unlike smile lines and crow's feet, these wrinkles appear as a network of tiny, triangular, fine lines. If you've checked off an alarming number of symptoms of dehydrated skin, it's time to figure out what's causing your water deficit. Here's what could be producing your skincare problem. Oh yes, we know this well. In Canada, outdoor environment. The sun can definitely draw water out of the skin, but it's not the only culprit when it comes to environmental factors. Dry air and wintry winds can also evaporate water from your skin, leaving it itchy, flaky, and irritated. We talked about this for dry skin as well. Sadly, hot showers and baths. Who would have thought that hot showers and baths are actually dehydrating your skin? Even while immersed, your body is losing water. This is because the overly hot water is stripping the protective oil layer from your skin and hastening water loss. Shower temperatures shouldn't stray further than lukewarm. This may sound chilly, and it does, especially on cold winter mornings, or even right now. But not only does a lukewarm shower prevent water loss, it can energize the start of your day. And that's true. I've been trying to get in the habit of finishing my shower with cold water. And we have air conditioning, and I would add to that like the heating, the synthetic heating that we use in the winter. Flip-flopping from hot to cold, we can finger air conditioning as another guilty party in your dehydrated skin. Summertime AC keeps us cool in the heat, but it also lowers the humidity. Dry air sucks the water right out of our skin, leaving us dull and dehydrated and wrinkly and irritated. Then we have harsh chemicals, synthetic chemicals. Another cause for dehydrated skin is extreme skincare products. This again, I see in my acne clients that strip your complexion of natural oils, allowing water to escape. The use of ingredients that are artificial can punish the skin, leaving it vulnerable to water loss. Organic skincare is a sensible alternative for protecting your skin from dehydration. Then we have diet. What you eat or drink could be affecting the water levels in your body, and experts have bad news. Go easy on no-nos like alcohol, coffee, and processed foods. Diuretics like alcohol and caffeine encourage the body to expel water, leaving you prone to dehydration. High sodium foods are another problem since eating too much salt can draw on your body's water supply. Because sugar affects the body in the same way as salt by draining water from cells, sweet snacks are yet another pitfall to avoid. You can't have coffee, alcohol, sugar, or salt. You can, but in moderation. Let's look at a dehydrated skin care routine. First, you want to wash with a gentle cleanser and lukewarm water, not piping hot, crazy hot water. The best way to cleanse dehydrated skin is with a gentle cleanser and lukewarm water. Choose cleansers that are free of harsh chemicals additives and artificial fragrances that can strip the skin of beneficial moisture and aggravate sensitivities. My personal favorite is the Stone Crop Cleansing Oil. I'm a huge oil cleansing fan, and that melts away impurities, hydrates skin, and leaves no residue, which is lovely. Then I missed a step here, which is apply a toner. And I'm super sad that I forgot to put that in this slide because it's a really, really important step. This is one skincare step you don't want to skip, even though I skipped it in the slide, especially if you have dehydrated skin. This beauty staple maximizes hydration, replenishes moisture, and protects skin against the drying effects of environmental stressors. Facial toners are packed with deeply hydrating and antioxidant-rich ingredients that work wonders for dehydrated skin. And my pick heading into the summer is the Neroli Toner, which we refer to as face crack at the spa. Use a hyaluronic acid serum. Hyaluronic acid is extremely effective in replenishing dehydrated skin. As a humectant, this miracle ingredient helps bind and retain moisture, keeping skin soft and pillowy. Hyaluronic acid has the ability to hold up to 6 liters of water and works as a magnet for moisture, helping your cells retain as much of it as possible so that your skin feels and appears hydrated, plump, and healthy. Last but not least, use a gentle exfoliant. As mentioned earlier, avoid harsh scrubs that contain beads of sugar. Instead, opt for gentle exfoliant like our strawberry rhubarb dermafoliant, which uses rice and chickpea flour to gently buff away flakes and dead skin. Strawberry is a natural cleanser and astringent that contains salicylic acid. Salicylic acid exfoliates and removes impurities to brighten skin's appearance and shrink the look of pores. And then you want to protect your skin's outer layer. The jury's out on whether drinking 8 glasses of water a day will drastically improve your skin's hydration. Sipping on water throughout the day is great for your body, but this hydration doesn't actually reach your skin unless you're extremely dehydrated. The key is preventing water from leaving your skin by keeping its moisture barrier intact and healthy. And one of the best ways to achieve this is with a hydrating treatment that prevents water loss. We get that a lot in the spa. People come in and they're like, I drink so much water, my skin is dry. Sadly, it doesn't reach your skin most of the time. Let's move on to ingredients. If you're what I like to call a dermal nerd like me, this kind of thing is fascinating. Ooh, strawberries. Not only are they a tasty treat, these red, sweet berries boast countless benefits for your overall health and complexion. Small but mighty, strawberries are an excellent source of vitamin C, flavonoids, which all combine to form the ultimate force against aging skin. In addition to promoting a bright and youthful appearance, strawberries also help improve the skin's texture, softness, and even protect against free radical damage caused by harmful UV rays. This delicate little plant is marshmallow. This is where we get our vegan hyaluronic acid. So this is a powerful humectant naturally derived from the marshmallow plant. This deeply hydrating ingredient attracts water from the environment and traps water in the skin. The end result is a complexion which looks smooth, replenished with minimized appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Hyaluronic acid is really great in treating acne as well. Rhubarb is astringent and disinfectant. It is healing and a good source of ascorbic acid and vitamin C. This is another great ingredient if you have acne. Well, all of these ingredients are actually. Shea butter. It's neat to see the plants in their natural form. I always find that really, really interesting. So shea butter, I'm sure you're aware of it. You've heard of it. It's a moisturizer. It's high in triglycerides and fatty acids. It is an excellent emollient for skin that revitalizes and repairs the skin's appearance. Shea butter is a powerhouse moisturizer that can soothe, hydrate, balance the look of your skin, and it is also packed with essential fatty acids, vitamin A and E. And there we have some rice. Rice is great. It's extremely brightening. So if pigmentation, dull complexion, you want to look for rice. It also acts as an exfoliant. It buffs and smooths the skin texture. If you're so inclined, you can make your own exfoliant with rice bran. And I have done that before. This picture, I should have replaced this. I did not have time, but they were going to release an eye gel. So I feel like I'm teasing you. There is no eye gel, unfortunately. This is the strawberry rhubarb mask. You can't smell it. It smells amazing. It smells like candy. So the mask replenishes skin's youthful appearance with our strawberry rhubarb mask. There's a big one on the screen there. The strawberries gently exfoliate while the rhubarb and vegan-friendly hyaluronic acid calms and plump. We keep saying vegan-friendly hyaluronic acid because if you're buying a product that contains hyaluronic acid and it's really cheap, it's probably from animal byproduct. The problem with that is that it does not absorb into our skin to actually do what it's supposed to do. So product like companies will buy this byproduct so they can put hyaluronic acid because it is a hot ingredient in skincare. And it's a way to get it cheaply. So keep that in mind. If you think you're getting really cheap hyaluronic acid, it may not be vegan. So I would always look for vegan. Plants are like bioidentical to us and they absorb into our skin. So that's why we're going organic and plant-based. So this mask will plump, it's calming, it'll give you a refreshed appearance. Even just when you put it on, it just feels amazing. We talked about some of the ingredients in it already. It's astringent. It does have salicylic acid in it as well. So it's very gently exfoliating. So if you're sensitive, you just want a very gentle exfoliation. This has shea butter in it, grapeseed oil, obviously hyaluronic acid, coenzyme Q10, alpha lipoic acid. This has got just chock full of super amazing, and it's nice and rich. These are my products, so that I have been using these. I want them to make like a tea. Oh, this isn't the best picture, but then we have, I didn't get an actual container. It's the same container. This is the Physifolant. It's the same container as you can see on the screen. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but this is like a white powder. I was going to touch the screen like my phone so it would focus. But anyway, so this is rice bran. So this product is amazing. It's rice powder. It absorbs oil, like if you have excess oil. It's got lactic acid and salicylic acid in it. It removes dead skin cells, and it's insanely brightening. I love this. I mix it in with my cleanser. I love this with the Stone Crop cleanser, is really beautiful. A little bit of mixology there for you. And so I should reiterate, these older products have been boosted with hyaluronic acid. Like they're just always improving upon their products. So that's why this is so exciting. And this is the serum. Smells amazing. Oh, smells so amazing. You can sort of see the texture there a little bit. So this is great literally for all skin types. So for my oily people out there who are afraid of using moisturizers, you can use, I don't even know if you could see a difference, probably not with this lighting. Serums like this with the hyaluronic acid are fabulous. Vitamin-rich strawberries, rhubarb, super powerful hydrator. Nice thing with serums, you can add drops of them into your moisturizer. So you sort of boost your moisturizer, which is good to know. And also what we do in the professional like back bar world is we'll add drops of our serums to our masks. So we make our masks even more potent. So there's some other fun things you can do. I don't know if you can hear my kids downstairs. Anyway, then we have the Strawberry Rhubarb Hyaluronic Hydrator. This was the product I was most excited about. So this is a fresh, dewy finish. This vegan hydrator rejuvenates dull skin. It's very lightweight in texture. So again, people who don't like the feeling of anything on their skin, this would be great to use under your makeup. So this is their new innovative botanical hyaluronic acid complex with panthenol, strawberry, and rhubarb to lock in moisture and reveal even radiant skin. So if you're getting both, you use your serum first, and this would go second. In the summer, if you're not a dry skin and you don't need a moisturizer, you can just use this. There's no rule that says this is amazing for my oily skin. Yes, there's no rule that says you have to wear a moisturizer. We get so stuck thinking like, oh, we have to follow these rules. If this is enough hydration for you in the summer, but by all means, this is all that you need. I'm so happy they're coming out with body products because people neglect their body, and like that covers most of our surface of our skin, right? So it's so important to not neglect the skin on your body. So this is the the hyaluronic acid body lotion. Indulge skin with a quick absorbing moisture. The botanical acid complex infuses skin with immediate head to toe hydration, as panthenol protects the skin barrier to prevent moisture loss. With its delicious scent, and I'm saying it's delicious, it's creamy, it's really lightweight, so it absorbs. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like super lightweight. And it's, of course, I'm a dry skin type, it's going to absorb immediately. If you were really, really dry, I would use this as like a serum on my body. Like, so I might use this, and then I would probably use my stone crop over top, just because I'm so dry. And dry skins, because you always want what you don't have, right? So we're constantly trying to achieve that like oily kind of glistening look. And so that's one way you could do it, is by layering some of your products to get that beautiful look. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining. Good night, everybody.